Because if you are a sheep, humans will still speak to you. What? Bah!
I thought.
Okay, yeah. Let's consider the point proven and not begin a dialogue.
1 second. I thought. I'm just going to see if they follow me.
Doesn't that work with any animal? No, no, we're not doing this. We're not going down.
It's a so far.
What's that?
What was that? It was an owl.
A duck pond. If you go past a duck pond and you don't go, you started to die.
I thought the Clegg could have turned being compared to a mouse to his advantage, because mice traditionally gnaw through cables, don't they? I like the idea of people walking into Clegg's office and Vince Cable's literally been chewed in half. And he's standing there going, yeah, he's a mouse now!
OK, if you received, I'll take estimations as if you received all of the gifts listed in the 12 days of Christmas, how many presents would you receive?
Almost as many as in the Argos catalogue.
84.
No.
96.
68.
No. No.
Is it 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6?
Do socks count as 1 or 2 gifts?
That's a misreading of the thing.
No, it's not a misreading of the thing. On the 11th day, I received all the shite I've received in the other few days. I got them again, and I got an extra thing. That's the way the song works.
It's about 900.
Wait, I know this one. There was only one person going to St. Ives, because...
no, actually, you received 364.
Really?
Yeah, you should.
That's interesting.
I know.
A couple of years ago, I performed at the Royal Variety Performance, and it was in December. And they had said, the producer said, "Oh, you should talk about being Australian." I said, "Well, what about it?" And they said, "Oh, you should talk about Christmas in Australia." I said, "Why?" They said, "Because it's hot there, isn't it?" I went, "Yeah." And they went, "Oh, hilarious." So because of them, I walked out and went, "Oh, hello, Your Majesty, Your Highness. My name's Adam. I'm going back to Australia tomorrow so I can have a real Christmas." And got the same response you guys just did. They went, "A real Christmas where we have Santa and a suntan." And for a second I thought, oh my God, what happens if you die on stage in front of the Queen? And then I should probably just send me to Australia. But then afterwards, when we were all in the lineup, and the Queen came round and she was shaking everyone's hand, and she came to me and she said, I enjoyed your show, thank you. She said, it was accidental backhanded compliment. She said, the audience were very helpful, weren't they? Oh, wow. Basically, you were shit, but we got you over the line. And I didn't know what to say, so I went, oh, thank you. Yes, Your Majesty, I think when one makes the effort to travel so far from London, the audience appreciate the effort one has gone to. And she went, what? And then I love her for this. She went to walk on and she looked back at me and she actually said, did you fly here just for this show? And I said, oh, no, Your Majesty, I have been in London for a couple of weeks, but I am flying back to Australia first thing tomorrow morning. And I'm not kidding, she went, oh, yes. So you can have a real Christmas. Owned by the Queen.
Owned by the Queen. What's going on here?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Is it an elk shagging a nesting box?
Has that tree got Dutch elk disease?
It's the... It's very Christmas. Is that bloke in the corner saying, I'm sorry, Rudolph? No, that's an automatic ban, I'm afraid.
Rudolph survived the crash, but unfortunately Santa really doesn't exist anymore.
It's an elk.
It's a moose.
Yeah, oh, is it?
It's
I was hoping
moose.
it was an elk, because he was drunk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He's a drunk moose.
And he got a terrible hangover, so I was hoping to say, how did he get rid of the hangover? Elka-Seltzer.
Well, you can't say that. You have to say Moose-a-Seltzer.
Moose-a-Seltzer.
And Moose-a-Seltzer doesn't work as well.
Is the elk going, you're right, Brian, I couldn't jump over the tree?
The moose is saying, I'll come quietly, officer. Well, reasonably quietly. I don't know if you've ever heard a moose come before, but it's not subtle.
What's the difference between a moose and an elk, anyway? If you can tell that's not an elk.
I can't tell. I was told that is a moose. I can't tell if it's a moose or an elk. I'm not going, well, in my long years of doing the Norwegian spring watch, me and Bill Oddy Sorry. This just in, they're the same thing. I don't think that's too neat.
Yeah.
What? They're just the same thing. Just the same thing. Don't confuse people. They're the same thing.
Yeah, can I just tell you how that thing got over its hangover then?
Yeah.
Alka-Seltzer.
They want you and me to wish them a happy Christmas.
To wish who a happy Christmas?
I don't know. The viewers. Hey, maybe you're watching this and the compilation shows we kind of bang out. Either way, happy Christmas.
And from me.
I mean, this is exciting. Really, is it just that phrase? Just that phrase. Wow. Okay. Sorry, let me get this right. In other news. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
It's dog eat dog here, man. You're not in Canada now.
Well, how could this be any less dignified? Oh, yes, if we have to have our heads patted down.
This isn't my T-shirt. I brought a T-shirt that didn't work on the camera, so he went out and bought me this. It's the lowest V I've ever seen. I look like a working Tony and Guy.
You try, don't you? You try, Andy.
Are you having my go?
Sorry. Oh, no, that's not right.
That's not right, is it?
That's not right.
Not
No,
right,
come
is it?
on. No, that's it. We're not animals. I don't want to start hurting people, all right?
Yeah.
Not that I could, anyway.
I'll come in again then, Mickey.
Sorry, I'll cover you again. I'm not fighting a dinosaur, not for anyone.
I just wanted to stand here.
Oh, no, the Canadians come in now.
Oh, sorry. Yes, of course I can. In other news, you want the magic words in other news? Put that on my gravestone.
What, in other news?
In other news,
Doreen
dead. No points for Andy. Actually,
Is it cable?
Did you suddenly have a mental lapse there for a moment?
You know what stopped me? My hair feels wrong.
Yeah. I've got the same
days
thing.
when your hair just feels wrong.
I've had that.
Why? You go, it just feels wrong, like a...
Well, we can, if you'd like, we can pause the entire recording until your hair feels right.
Could we all come back tomorrow?
That'd be lovely.
Could we possibly?
Right, let's go back to where we were.
Yeah. How's your hair? Is it all right?
Yeah, okay.
I think you're worth it.
Is it...
Is it in fact a couple of arseholes follow shitbag?
These are the ones you clap. Don't come to us. These are the ones you want.
Merry Christmas!
Okay, grand. Can we just go for applause rather than any more points? I can't hand out any more of the imaginary points at this stage. Particularly at the point where I handed both of you points, thus rendering it pointless to hand either of you points at all. If I give you both points, you know, it's the same thing.
You will let us know if you think you're ever having a breakdown.
I will. Christmas story, heartwarming, delightful. There was a Christmas dinner. I think it was a Christmas dinner the day after Stephen's Day, as known in Ireland, Boxing Day here, and it was 3 generations of one side of the family: granny, uncles, aunts, kids, and people started telling jokes, and they're all like, what lies at the bottom of the ocean, nervous wreck, all these kind of cracker type jokes. And then my cousin, who's I was about 11, my cousin's about 12, 13, he said, "I've got a joke." And they said, "What's the joke?" And he said, "What's pink and hard and you rub it in the bathroom?" And the tail would thump, because all the elders went, "Oh," or that, and all because he was the eldest cousin, I think, and so everyone below him went, "Oh, I don't know. No, that's an interesting." Could be many things. This is a teaser. I wonder what this means, right? And there's a pause, and he goes, "A bar of soap," and every elder went, "Whew," and all the kids went, "That doesn't." the soap in our house is green for a start. And that could have been it, except his dad, my uncle, then for some crazy reason went, "That's not the real answer, is it?"
Well, the first joke I ever told my mother was, and I was about 8, I should think, and I didn't understand it. I said, "How do you get to Shepherd's Bush?" "Up the shepherd's leg." And she sort of ignored it.
Okay, final thing, and all right, how much snow has to fall for an official white Christmas? It's genuinely interesting, this one. For an official white Christmas to be declared in the UK.
10 inches, I checked.
It's very little. It's about 5 centimetres.
No.
A flake.
One flake.
No.
Andy Parsons is absolutely correct. One flake in the right place. With that. Oh, but it's Christmas. It's Christmas, so why should one team win rather than the other team? I declare none of you to be winners. None of you go back to your homes and study. Okay, the next topic is unlikely things to hear at Christmas.
I'm afraid Grandad's dead. He fell into a bowl of Christmas cake mix. Sounds unlikely, but you see, under the surface, very strong currents.
It's time to drain the 25th vegetable in our advent calendar.
Bad news, son. Santa's just sent a text. Apparently, he won't be able to make it until after the sales have started.
Your mother has always wanted to be somewhere hot for Christmas, so I've chained her to the Arga.
Santa's deliveries were much quicker this year because he didn't have to deliver to the naughty children of Tottenham and Croydon.
Oh, this is embarrassing, dear. The smaller set of underwear is actually for my secretary.
I'm afraid Santa wasn't able to bring you a toy train, so he's brought you a toy replacement bus service.
Mum, these are just flattened pieces of cardboard. This is just an Xbox.
No. The Wii is yours, darling. It's not Granny's.
No, Grandad, you kiss under the mistletoe, not the camel toe.
I haven't got you a present, Grandma, because Daddy promised you'd be dead.
Either we've been burgled or all Dad's got us for Christmas is a big poo in the middle of the carpet.
Now I got the Christmas presents early this year. I looted them in August.
We're turning the Christmas lights on in March. They're energy-saving bulbs. They should be ready by September.
So I've rubbed goose fat on these, so if you put your bra back on, Gran, you don't even need to have to worry about the cold anymore.
That's a jumbo sausage roll, isn't it? That means I've eaten the Wii controller.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not shout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town and he's had an incredibly long drive. The last thing he needs is any shit off you two.
Oh, no, I have to say Merry Christmas. I literally cannot find it in my heart to say Merry Christmas. Ah!